Do guys say that you're cold? Have you ever heard this from a guy that maybe you were dating at some point, where a guy said to you like, oh, she's a bit cold, and you're thinking, I'm not cold, you just can't handle me. And this is quite common. And while there are probably some guys out there who can't handle you, if this has become like a common theme that you've heard this more than once, then there might be something else at play here that you don't realize. There's a very specific reason why you may be coming across as an ice queen and you don't mean to, and that's what we're gonna get into today. Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Kit, your personal dating coach. And in today's video, we're gonna go through why some women may come across as cold without meaning to, and the simple solution to remedy that. But before we get to that, ladies, I am starting to do a special group Q&A session just for a select few of women. In these sessions, I'm gonna cover a lot of secret techniques and secret ways to get a guy hooked on you and make him choose you, as well as answering specific questions tailored to you. So if you wanna get involved with that, drop me a DM on Instagram and I'll sign you up. Now let's get into the video. Does this sound familiar? You start seeing a guy, you go on a few dates, for you it seems like it's going well, he's giving you compliments, he's asking you out, and then suddenly out of nowhere he's like, you're a bit cold, and then you never hear from him again. And you think, well, look, if you got ahead of me, that's your issue, not mine. You can't handle the heat, get out the kitchen. Or in this case it'd be, you can't handle the cold, so, And this can be really annoying for you because you want to get to a point where you can let your guard down, where you can start to emotionally open up to a guy. You can start to tell him about what you want, what your desires are, what your dreams are, but it seems that guys never stick around long enough for that to happen. Because of course, you only want to open yourself up to someone that you can trust, someone that has built a foundation with you that you know can handle being safe with your feelings. It's like when you meet a new girl who's going to become a female friend of yours, you don't let all out your dark secrets straight away because you don't know if you can trust this person yet. You have to allow time for that foundation to build, and then you can start sharing all your deepest, darkest secrets. And it's the exact same thing with guys. What I'm saying is a lot of the time we can think that we come across as cold because we haven't opened up yet. And really, it has nothing to do whether we open up or not. It's usually something else, something that is very common. And to give you a clue, let me ask you this question. How often do you give a guy that you like that you're dating a compliment? When was the last time that you told a guy that you actually like him, that you like spending time with him and you like seeing him? The most common reason why someone comes across as cold is because they don't give verbal affection. There's physical affection, which is, you know, like a touch of the hand, maybe a hand on the leg, maybe you link arms while you're walking somewhere. Verbal affection is compliments and acknowledgements like, oh, I really like how you look today, or I really appreciate you picking me up, or, you know, I forgot how handsome you were. As a woman, getting verbal affection isn't something that's new to you. Guys are very used to giving verbal affection to women. You know, telling you how gorgeous you are, saying that you have a lovely smile, saying that he loves the energy that you have. But guys aren't used to receiving it as much. So when a guy does meet a woman who does give him some verbal affection, that is the woman that he warms to. Because if we're being honest, this is what tends to happen a lot. A guy will meet a girl for a date and they'll meet up at the restaurant or wherever it is that they're going, and he'll go, oh, hey, wow, you look really lovely today. And she'll go,
oh, thanks.
She won't say anything back. Not, yeah, you look nice. Not, oh, I like the shoes you're wearing. She won't say anything. And immediately a guy goes, oh, I mean, I just gave her some verbal affection and she didn't say anything back, but that's okay, that's all right. But then imagine that this continues to happen as they carry on dating. Then of course he's gonna think that she's cold because he's giving her all this verbal affection and hardly any of it is being reciprocated. And if he's giving a lot, but he's not getting a lot back, he's just gonna think that you are not into him. And if he thinks that you're not into him that much, then he's gonna think that he's just wasting his time. He's not gonna ask you out on another date. He's not gonna be, you know, try and be chivalrous and try and treat you to lovely experiences together. He's not gonna invite you to his place to cook dinner for you because all he now thinks is, yeah, this girl is really cool, but she's not that into me, so why should I waste the effort? And then what happens? It fizzles out. You don't hear from him again. Now, I understand that from your perspective, it's confusing when this happens with a guy because for you, it's like, well, he took me out, he was giving me compliments all the time, he was making a serious effort, I thought he really liked me. And it's like, yeah, he probably did like you, but maybe you didn't show enough that you liked him. So what can you do moving forward? Because we don't want to miss an amazing opportunity with someone really great because of a simple misunderstanding. Start to exercise verbal affection with a guy that you like. Now, this isn't about showering a guy with praise, just giving him endless compliments from sunrise till sunset, but it's about having the courage to invest in him when you see that he's investing in you. They take a step forward, we take a step forward. They take 2 steps forward, we can have the courage to take 2 steps forwards. If a guy is letting you know that he likes you and he likes what he sees, you don't have to let him know in the same extent that he does, but have the confidence to say, hey, look, I love spending time with you, or give him a compliment here and there. We invest in them based on how much they invest in us. So if it gets to a point where, for example, maybe you've taken 2 steps forward, but he hasn't taken a single step yet, then you hold. We don't move. We stay there until they match us. So don't be afraid to make that first step of affection. Now, I know why at first we can be reluctant to do this, because the worry is if I give too much, then it's gonna inflate his ego, right? It's gonna make him think that I'm desperate. So here's what I'd say to that. When you get a compliment from a guy that you're on a date with, does that make you think that he's desperate, or does that make you think that he likes you? Understand that guys are constantly trying to figure out if a girl likes him and how much she likes him. And ladies, when you show that you actually do like us, that reinforces a man's investment in you. Because this is what happens. Let's say that you're going on a date with a guy, and let's say you go to like a salsa club or something. And let's say you're dancing, and let's say there's a moment where he kind of picks you up and swings you around. So that happens, and then you say to him, oh wow, you're really strong. Do you know what happens in his head? He goes, oh, she thinks I'm strong. Yeah, I am strong. I want to stay strong. Yo, next time he's at the gym, he's going to be pumping iron, pumping away, thinking, yo, she said I'm strong. I know that she likes that I'm strong. I need to make sure that I stay strong for her because I know this is what she likes. You've got him working out in the gym for you. So if you don't know what kind of compliments you want to give, you don't want to give just generic ones, give him the kind of compliments that reinforces something that you like. Whether it's his style, or whether it's his cologne, or even if you just say to a guy, hey, I really like the fact that you're quite tall, immediately that's gonna make him stand up straighter. And the second you start to do this, you're gonna come across as warm. You're gonna make him feel so much more comfortable. And when he starts to feel more comfortable and relaxed, you can then start to feel comfortable and relaxed. Then you can both let your guard down and start connecting with each other on a deeper level, which at the end of the day is what all of us really want. If you're looking for a guy who sparks up your love life, make sure you subscribe to this wonderful tribe. And as always, keep it slick. Pow.